The Seahawks finished the game strong to get a 26-23 win over the San Francisco 49ers to close out the regular season. What's going on? Jackie Montgomery with your Week 17 game recap. Well, with the win, the Seahawks improved to 12-4 on the season. It's the first 12-win season since 2014, the last time the Seahawks were in the Super Bowl. Now, it did take some time for the offense to get going to get that win, but in the end, they came out victorious.
Really thankful for this football season for our team. To get all the way to 12 and all that, to finish really with 4 straight wins, which is something that doesn't happen very often, and we're real proud of just the way we finished. To get it done was hard. It was a difficult day for us. We didn't play the way we wanted to on offense early on. Defense played great for a long time, and then we let them get out on a couple big plays, and they did some nice stuff. Their best player came through and made some great plays for them. But all in all, when it came down to it, we had to win in the fourth quarter, and our guys did.
We'll start off with the defense, who came out strong, forcing punts on the Niners' first 4 possessions. From there, third-string quarterback C.J. Beathard was able to move the ball, with San Francisco putting up 16 unanswered points. But Pete Carroll and the players expressed no signs of concern following the game.
Feel pretty good. Obviously we would have loved this game to go a different way, but thinking about where we came from to where we're at now, everything that we had, the ups and downs, the growth. I'm confident in our group, confident in both sides of the ball, special teams, and look forward to proving that in the playoffs.
Put an emphasis on the finish. I think we finished very strong, but obviously we want to put a complete game together, and teams like that, we want to put our foot on the neck. But it's a win, and I'm going to the playoffs, so I couldn't be more excited. And everything's better with a win.
The Seahawks pass rush once again came through with 3 sacks and 7 quarterback hits. BENSON had 2 of those sacks, including a strip sack, with Rasheem Green recovering the fumble at a crucial moment in the fourth quarter to essentially seal the win for Seattle.
It's enhanced the whole group, and we've gone 3 sacks, or it seems like the last month or something like that. That's real consistency, and I think since the 8th game, I think we've been the highest sack team in the NFL, and you can see it. We've got 4-man rush, and it's exciting to see it continue to show up in the games, and I do think it all fits together. And Carlos is a force on the other side. That's right in the mug of the right-handed quarterbacks, and they can feel it.
One thing that my guy Bruce Irvin always says is close is close. So on the mindset on the sideline is close is close, close is close. You look at the time, and it's 2 minutes on the clock. They have the ball. Somebody has to make a play. And like my dog says, closes have to close. And that's something that we did. We got the ball out off defense. Our defensive backs were covering. We were rushing well, and I happened to just get the ball out. But that's team defense. That's team defense there.
Against a top 5 NFL defense, the Seahawks offense couldn't get much going until the fourth quarter, with just 2 field goals on their first 8 possessions. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. In the fourth quarter, the Seahawks scored 3 straight touchdowns to close out the game.
I think the first quarter we were moving the ball well. We just didn't get a chance to score in the end zone down there. They did some good stuff down there at the end, but really the second and third quarter was where we kind of got stagnant a little bit. They did some good stuff. They stopped us on third down. They had the ball for a while too, a little bit on a couple of those drives, and we were 3 and out on a few of them. So yeah, I think that when you're playing division team, great system and scheme and everything else, you got to be able to find ways to convert. In the fourth quarter, we said, hey, we got to go for it. We got to go win the game. We got to find a way. They've been playing really good football the past several weeks. As we've seen, and for us, we had to come up and step up in the fourth quarter and find a way to win the game, and so that's the great thing.
Wide receiver Tyler Lockett had 2 of the touchdowns, the first on an impressive throw by Wilson and an equally impressive catch by Lockett in the back of the end zone, the other coming on a 4th down play. Lockett finished with 12 catches and 90 yards. He finishes the regular season with over 1,000 yards for the 2nd straight year. Lockett also set a new franchise record with 100 catches on the season.
Yeah, it's very special. God is amazing, and you never know what it is that He has planned for you. And, I think it just says He could do exceedingly abundantly above all we may ask or think. and I'm just thankful, and don't take it for granted, but just learn how to be grateful in all circumstances and thankful.
DK Metcalf only caught 3 of his 9 targets for 21 yards, but it was enough to break a record by Hall of Famer Steve Largent set back in 1985. In his second year in the NFL, Metcalf now holds the Seahawks single-season record for most receiving yards with 1,303.
I'm definitely happy for DK. He deserves it. He works his butt off each and every day. He does extra work. He came into the league, and he's taken the league by force. He's been doing a great job. Every single day you see the transition from his rookie year to his second year, and he's a phenomenal player, and I'm excited to even see what his career is going to be like. I know the sky's the limit for him. Really, there is no limitations for him, and so for him just to be able to do that in the second year, it's like you don't know what can possibly happen or what could take place, and I'm thankful to be able to have him on our team, and I'm thankful just for everybody on the team, man. Like, it's been a tough year for each and every one of us, but we've been able to come together. We've been able to find ways to try to beat COVID. We've been establishing better relationships, and I think it's helping us all around.
The Seahawks finished with 121 yards on the ground. Chris Carson was the leading rusher with 44 yards, but it was Alex Collins who found the end zone with an 8-yard TD run, dragging defenders along the way and finishing with an Irish dance.
That touchdown run was sweet. He knocked out some yards that we needed when we needed it in great fashion. Whenever Alex gets his chance now, he does stuff, and he's a good football player, and we're really lucky to have him. It was a great finish for him.
It's great, just the excitement, just being here, being in the stadium, and then also getting the opportunity to actually be out on the field and contribute. It's just a great feeling. It's an amazing feeling. And to be able to pull that Irish dance off, like you said, I know everybody's been wanting to see it, so I'm glad I got to show my teammates.
Well, some injury news to keep an eye on. Safety Jamal Adams did leave the game with a shoulder injury. We'll have an update on that when Pete Carroll meets with the media later in the week. So now the Seahawks, with the win, they finish with the 3 seed in the NFC. They will host the Rams right here at Lumen Field for the second time in 3 weeks. Game time is set for Saturday at 1:40 p.m. Pacific, and you can watch it live on Q13 Fox.